All right, people, if you're feeling the content, let's hit the thumbs up. And if you're not feeling the content, it's okay. Just hit the thumbs down. Whatever choice you should make, just make sure you comment, okay? After you make your choice. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you know where you're at. This is your host with the most. How's everybody doing out there? If you're new here, welcome. I'm truly glad everybody stopped by. Let's get right into it. Something nice and fresh. Before I even get into it, let's make sure we always, okay, always. Let's just make sure always, whenever you get to a new setup, please allow it a few ticks so it can do what it do. And I wanted to address something. Shout out to my guy Sidekick, man. I don't know if he, I know sometimes people don't really understand me. I got one of those lingos that's not understood, just off the face. Um, but I don't keep any grudges against anybody in the community. I try to keep this, as neutral as I can. So Sidekick, I do not have a problem with you. Sometimes I'm just moving around too fast. I am a fan of all of your work. I think you do a great job. And I just wanted to put that out there. I don't want nobody to be sitting there thinking that I have favorites and things like that, man. I appreciate the community for what they do and things of that nature. Let's get into this one. I like this one. I know this one is not going to get too many looks. I already know that. This is only caters to certain people. What I will tell you though, what I will tell you though, is that it's working well. It's ready to go. Something nice and fresh. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. Looking good. I usually start here. I know. But we looking good. I think this is my favorite pick right here on this particular setup. I like this. This is it right here for me. Okay. Now, it is one thing I did want to show you guys. Okay. Where am I? System. Okay, now it's kind of interesting how this works. As you can see, system is highlighted right now. You can tell. Now, when you press down, it's not highlighted. That means you're in the sub menu. Oh man, I know my pad ain't acting stupid again. I think this is what's going on. There it is. My pad, man. I don't know if I need to just disconnect this pad or what. But anyway, you're in the sub menu when your main menu turns blue. Okay, you just have to go all the way down. Okay, and have to go all the way back up to get to your main menu. Simple and plain. Now one thing I'm gonna tell you guys, not much you can do in the skin settings department. Okay, not much. Okay. And I don't know if I like that or I don't. I mean, it is what it is, man. I appreciate the work though, but nothing you can really do in that department. But I will tell you guys, whenever you guys get to a setup, this is one of the places you want to go. You want to go here and make sure everything's up and ready to go. Okay. Let's click into this. Want to focus on this. As you can see, we can get both here. Okay, now people, when you get this stuff, I mean, it's just a recommendation. You don't have to listen at all. But I would recommend when you get this kind of stuff like this to actually long press on it and get your information on it. See what it's all about. I mean, with the power of Google, shout out Google, man, and YouTube. You can get, information and know what these things do. Okay, so you have your information here. Make sure you guys check that out, as well as this one. Now, you won't have this one here. I will show you guys how to get that. Really simple. I say it almost every time. But because I know I probably have, maybe 60, 70 new subscribers this month, I like to take them through it. So if you guys been here, you already know what's going on. All we need to do is go to install from repo and then all repos. Okay, and once you do that, Let's just go back to video player input stream, and you'll have your RTMP input here. Okay, all you have to do is just enable it, and you should be good to go. This is very important right here. This is these steps right here are very important, so keep that in mind. Now, it is one thing I've been doing. It's no problem with this. I have no problem with it. But you know what I've been doing? I've been doing this. Going to my external and just want to see. I mean, if it's nothing, it's nothing. Okay. Shout out to Diamond too. He like to keep stuff up to date and stuff. So all the times when you get it, it might not. Oh well, there's some things going on. As you can see, skin shortcuts, add-on, updated. Okay, that's all. That's all. Just one thing. Nothing major. And I just like to do that. I don't know why I started doing that. Let's just get out of here. Okay. Alrighty then. Give it some time to load. Alright. Let's go on the system. Let's go on in here and let's check some things out. First thing I want to check out, we've already went here. Next thing I want to check out seriously is player. And once we're in player, okay, let's see what we're on. We're actually on expert, okay. As you can see, you just press left if you want to know what you're on. I want you guys to get a mental picture of the first two sections here. And what I'm really focusing on here is enable HQ scalers for scaling above. Kind of like to have mines on 100 for all the devices, 3 gigabytes and up, like your NVIDIA shields and things of that nature. There's plenty of devices out there over 3 gigabytes. So you guys, if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about your random access memory. All right. Your small end devices like your Fire Sticks and things of that nature, I recommend just keeping it on 20 or 30. And for your medium devices like your Fire TVs and cubes, as well as your NVIDIA tubes, like to kind of have that on 50 or 60. Now you got to know which generation of stuff you want, because it differs by your generation. Okay, so if you're, maybe you might be on a second or third generation Fire TV, that might be 3 gigabytes. You might want to run 100, but it's your duty to know what type of device you actually have. Okay. Learn your device. Learn what your device is capable of doing and what it's not capable of doing. Real simple and plain here. This is a real section. You need to check on it each and every time you get to a setup. And that's just something I got in the habit of doing. And you guys, you come here, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you the right way to do things. Okay. Other people might tell you something and things like that, but I actually am an end user, so get used to checking this section. All right. Kind of really feeling this. I'm really feeling this joy. I don't know. I know nobody else ain't feeling it. I know a lot of people not gonna feel it, but I actually like this joint, man. I don't know what it is, but I like Star Wars though. Okay. I'm glad they came out with a Rogue One joint. And I knew when I seen Rogue One, I said, man, they're going to come out with a Rogue One joint. And sure enough, they did. There's nothing else to do now. What we got to do? All we got to do is go on to the, let's go on to the, let me see what's under here. Ain't nothing. Let's go on to the let's go to the Wiz. Let's get to the Wiz. Where did I get this? Was it C, man? Yeah. I think it was. Yeah, it was C, man. Yeah, it was. It was C, man. It was C, man. All right, listen. Don't be afraid to, go ahead and check out the build menu here. Some stuff going on in there. All right. But what I really wanted to focus on was maintenance. Okay. And I like to get a total cleanup before I write my advanced settings. Okay. Let's go to tools. Now, when you get here, you have two options here. You could go to quick config if you would like and just write the file, okay, for your advanced settings. Or you could go to full config. Me personally, I'm going to go to full config. All right. Now, with full config, you have a little bit more options. And what I do, and you don't have to do this because you can literally, two things I would recommend you change is your read buffer factor. I would change that up to 10. And your buffer mode, I would change that to 1. Okay. But me personally, I always bump up my video cache size. But you can do what you want. Just do the last two if you want and see how it works. Okay? And then you just write the file. Whichever way you pick, whether you quick config or full config, you'll always be able to check on your settings here. As I don't have any settings. All right? I don't have any settings. So I got to go ahead and do mine. All right? Usually I do. I don't know what happened. But it's nothing. Okay, now my settings are written, as you can see, and now I can just go to my current settings and see what I'm dealing with. Okay? And that number will change. Trust me, because I'm going to get it. I like to usually have mine around 450, 430, anything of that. But, even writing it is better than having nothing, okay? So you guys get used to this. Either you want to quick configure or full configure it. Whatever you do, you will have your settings here. But all you really want to do after you have written it is just restart your setup. And once your setup is restarted, you shouldn't have really too big of a problem here. This should be, ready to go. I'm going to tell you guys something else too. I like to actually write my advanced settings before I actually get my setup. It just works out better for me. Get a higher number, advanced settings, XML number. I get a higher one. And it's been working for me for a minute now. Let me know how you guys like it. The video, the setup. Let me know how you guys like it. If you get a chance, like, share, and subscribe. But most of all, comment. Don't forget to hit the notification bells, people. As always, I'm hoping you guys are having a blessed, peaceful, and a productive day. Love and peace for all. Never forget it is good to be good, and it is bad to be bad. I'm going to see you guys on the next one, y'all. Peace.